Warning, this show contains strong language and topics that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello wrestling fans and welcome to another edition of the Suplah. I'm Carmine and Sam, and with me is Sam Brooks.
You again?
It's me again.
Who invited you?
I don't know. I just ended up here.
It's not like anyone wants you.
Oh yeah, no, of course. The fans
or
are never
anything.
saying anything about me.
No, it's not like your stands are ruining the fandom or anything. It's not like that shit.
I
Hello.
can't help it that people like me.
They think you're Jesus.
Because I've got the long hair.
The fuck are you doing with your life?
Well, before I tell you what I'm doing in my life.
Oh, that actually leads into the thing we wanted to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
So we will be talking about today, Woken Matt Hardy, yes. And a couple of the things that happened on Raw and SmackDown, but that's kind of the big news, I think, yeah. But before we get into that, the thing I'm doing with my life is that I am going to be moving to New York.
The concrete jungle where gyms are... Wait. Not where gyms are made of.
Gyms bum.
You know what? Fuck you.
Hey.
Just tell them why you're moving to the Holy Land of your people.
So I have been accepted to a college in Brooklyn, and that means
The Staples Center.
No, that's not a
in
college.
No, that's in LA.
Yeah,
Barclays
Staples Center is
Center.
LA. Yeah, you're
You're
thinking
going to
of
the
Barclays
Barclays
Center.
Center.
That's not a college.
Oh, carry on then.
So that of course means I have to move there so that I can attend the classes.
You
Basically,
could commute, right? You could just drive
yeah, I'll take the 3-hour flight every day.
or drive. Keep
That's
driving, it'd be quicker.
much longer. That's like 15 hours.
Yeah, you just gotta get up early.
Very. So, anyway, yeah. So, it's kind of no news to anyone that my life is busy now. It's about to get busier, which means I don't know how much I'm going to be on this channel in the next forever. I'm not, like, leaving. This isn't the fucking Ode to Carmine video, but...
I'm gonna miss him so much. Who will do the shit we do together with me?
Exactly. There might be less stuff with me in it. Just be prepared for that. I will
I
say
think
this.
everyone's dealing with that right now, and I think we're all okay with it. No one's clamoring for you at all, I don't think. I don't think people miss you now
Yeah, so.
when you're on it like every 2 months. So now it's gonna be even less.
Now it's once a year. I'll be
You
the
have to
super
prepare
Santa
for
Claus.
yourself. I thought you were gonna say the Undertaker.
That too.
You just fall into the floor every year.
Sure. So, the good news though, for people who are subscribers to the gaming channel, Suplah Gaming, which you should go subscribe to now if you aren't already.
There is Pokemon, there is Crash.
Yes.
That's it.
And people who have already been subscribed have seen that I played Crash 1 and Crash 2, and I have already recorded the entire playthrough of Crash 3. So I'm going to get those episodes all edited before I start uploading any of them, and then I'll make sure they upload regularly to avoid the kind of mid-playthrough hiatus that Crash 2 ended up going through when I got busy out of nowhere, and sick at the same time. So that is coming, so there's not going to be a total drought just yet. But yeah, I'm going to be heading up to New York, and I may be on this channel a lot less than I already am not.
You're filling me with hope for that new Brawl episode.
Shh.
The building is getting cobwebs.
Stop talking about that.
It's never gonna happen, is it?
Shh.
Oh, well.
I'm gonna
So-
try and at least record Big Strong Boy Fight before I go.
Okay, you've been saying that for 2 months.
I know. It's not my fault.
Okay, Snitsky.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I
just
know
knew
you
it.
knew.
But yeah,
know.
that's my life announcement, and so now we can move on to the news of the wrestling world.
Well, first we have to do comments.
That's a thing we do, yes.
That's how shit you are at this.
Well, I just
Okay.
haven't done it in a while.
Mm-hmm. So, last time we were here, apparently we talked about Survivor Series.
Apparently,
I don't remember. It's been a while, I
it
think.
was you and Andrew.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you like Survivor Series? I don't even know.
Up until the end, where it just fell apart. Like, everything... The Lesnar-Styles match was really good. The Shield New Day match was very good.
Yes.
Women's matches...
They were matches.
The men's elimination match main event was trash.
I don't think I would say it was that bad. It
wasn't
definitely-
great.
It definitely was a downgrade from last year, but
Definitely. But, you
I-
know, that was that. I don't know about your thoughts on the pay-per-view in general.
overall, I thought it was alright. I definitely thought the Shield New Day match and the Uso and Bar match, those were probably my favorite of the night. Women's elimination was pretty good. The women champion versus champion match was alright. Corbin versus Miz was alright.
Oh, yeah, that was okay. No,
Styles,
Andy hates Baron Corbin now.
'cause he flip-flops on everybody.
He'll hate
Lesnar.
me one day and then be like, no, you're my friend. Come back.
You agree with everything I say because you just love making me happy. What?
Yep. What? No.
Styles Lesnar, I'm not as sold on it as everyone else was. It
I mean,
wasn't
the start
bad.
was depressing when he was being thrown around, and apparently I got worked, according to Andy. Like, that's, I don't know, a bad thing.
Got worked. He still lost.
Yeah. Oh, screw you for believing in your favorite wrestler and wanting him to do well in a match. You got worked, brother.
That's just
Uh,
rooting for someone. It's not
We
getting.
love you, Andy. We're your friends. I need to remind you of this. But yeah, no, it was good. I liked it.
I think it
You
was
were
alright.
like, whoa, Lesnar put on a good match? What the hell? Acting like he's not a good wrestler. Well, they're surprised at that.
I thought it was an average effort from him. I definitely have seen better from him, but I've also definitely seen
yeah.
a lot worse.
We've seen better from Styles as well. So
Oh yeah, it's just I don't think because of the way they book Lesnar now, and he's supposed to be so fucking dominant, it's hard to get a real 4 or 5 star match out of him with anyone. I think, unless
yeah,
you
but this
put him
match
up.
went like 15 minutes, which is the longest he's had a match in 2 years. So...
I think the closest we're gonna get to a 5-star match with Lesnar, and I think I can hear Andy screaming from here once I say this. It's probably gonna be against Reigns because their first match was really good.
Not the triple threat from the Rumble of that year.
Oh, Rollins and Cena.
Mm-hmm.
That match was good, but I feel like it could have been just as good without Lesnar. You know what I mean? I feel like the Lesnar parts were
So
not.
then why are Rollins and Cena matches not all 5 stars?
I've never really
They were
had
in
too
fact
many.
terrible.
The only parts about Rollins Cena matches that usually get fucked up and ruin the overall match is the ending, like with fucking Jon Stewart coming in and hitting Cena with a chair and shit like that. So I mean, if they just put on a normal fucking match, probably be fucking great.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. Never gonna happen again. But yeah, we have some comments on that video about the Survivor Series review. We have one from Bullet Club vs. Shield who says, Happy Thanksgiving. Okay. Cool. I'm glad I know when that is so as to be shocked at how long it's been.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. It's
All
That's
right.
actually not been that long. That's only like 2 weeks.
Okay, fair enough. Question is, Since there's about 20 women on the main roster, how would you feel about the Women's Royal Rumble? And please don't say it's overkill for the Rumble. That's the dumbest argument I've heard so far about it. Yeah, this is a rumor going around the rumor mill lately that they are in fact planning a 20 women Royal Rumble match for the Royal Rumble, oddly enough.
As long as they book less matches for the event so that 2 Rumble matches don't crowd the fuck out of the card,
Well, a 20-woman Rumble wouldn't take any longer than 20 minutes. It would take around maybe 15.
Well, no, because keep in mind, the 30-man Rumbles last, like, over an hour.
Yeah.
So only subtracting 10 people from it wouldn't take half the match out.
Half an hour at most.
I think it might go 40 minutes, but
I feel
either
like
way,
this idea explains the en masse call-up of women from NXT just so they have more bodies for it.
probably.
But I feel like it's time.
Yeah, do it. I say fuck it. Go for it. As long as, again, just don't crowd the card. I think have 2 world title matches, a women's title match, and the 2 Rumbles. And that's it.
And at least with this, you have, like, the winner gets a championship opportunity. It's not like forcing history with the Hell in a Cell match, or the Falls Count Anywhere match, or... We'll definitely get a women's elimination chamber, and that will feel forced as well.
Yes, that one will
This
definitely...
one, you at least have the leg up on it of being like, it's for a title match.
Yeah, this has a purpose.
Not the main event of WrestleMania, just a title match.
Yeah, and I mean, any match, as long as it's... I feel like even the Hell in a Cell match, I mean, it had a purpose. It just wasn't... The build-up wasn't booked good enough to justify it, I think, the problem.
And that feud already had, like, 5 stipulations in it anyway.
I hated that feud. But...
Wasn't great.
That was Sasha and fucking Banks. Or Sasha and Charlotte.
Sasha and Banks.
Yeah,
Charlotte and Flair.
Charlotte
what
and
do
Flair.
you get?
Bailey and Bailey. No, but that feud sucked. But I think if they build a women's elimination match, that'll be fine. And just fucking... Royal Rumble hardly even needs build. Just have women punch each other for a few weeks. The match itself is what needs to be good.
But speaking of women...
That's the problem. The match needs to be good.
We also have another comment from Burglar vs. Shield who says, So, I just went back and re-watched the new women's faction segments, because as we know, we have Absolution on Raw.
That's the Page one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have the Riot Squad.
Oh,
on
it's
SmackDown.
actually called that?
Yeah.
I thought people were making that up.
No.
Wow.
The Riot Squad on SmackDown. Yeah, let's continue reading the comment. Even though the composition of the 2 groups are undeniably similar, these attacks were completely different. The SmackDown Live attack felt more like 3 hungry young upstarts forming an alliance to try and make as much of an impact as possible. Like the Shield, I think. The Raw attack felt more like Paige trying to push an agenda. With Raw, they were content just beating down the 3 women in the #1 contenders match. Paige wants a title shot with SmackDown Live. They were going out of their way to target Naomi, Natalya, the Champ, Charlotte. Yeah, okay, so... This is a criticism that both of these groups have been facing, is that they are parallel universe counterparts for each of them. In the lead role,
they should have fucking debuted both these factions right before Survivor Series and had them fight each other.
You would have think, right? But no, if they touch, then the world will die.
Yeah, it's like that one video of the 2 Captain Falcons falcon punching each other, and then it blue screens.
Yeah. In the lead role, you have the raven-haired alternative girl.
Mm-hmm.
With an attitude.
Then you got the tough, masculine... They're not both Southern, I don't think, right?
No.
One's
Italian.
The dark-haired brawler girl.
Dark-haired brawler girl on the right, and on the left, the blonde one.
The blonde, more, not preppy. How would you describe them?
Blonde.
Yes. Yeah, that's the groups.
Yeah, there's links between them, and the big muscle-bound one is bad at promos. Is another link we found out this week.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
You want to do it now?
I can't see because I have been blinded by the light that is Sarah Logan's promos. What the fuck was that?
for those who maybe don't know, on the SmackDown Live, you had these 3 women backstage with Daniel Bryan. I think Shane might have been there, I don't fucking know.
I don't think he was.
But either way, their presence backstage, talking to Daniel, made the Charlotte vs. Natalya match at Clash of Champions a lumberjill match.
Yes.
With maybe 5 women around the ring. Because I don't know who the fuck they're going to put in there. Naomi's kayfabe injured, Becky's filming a movie.
Oh.
Is it just going to be those 3?
Maybe.
Lana, Tamina, Carmella. There's not many women on SmackDown.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of more.
But yeah, these 3 women are backstage, and they're all talking to the Daniel Bryan all about the opportunities they've not been given, despite being put on SmackDown.
Yes.
So then you get down the line, Ruby Riott cuts her promo, Liv Morgan cuts her promo, and then you have Sarah Logan, who...
Now, I have a transcript of what she said, because I had to type it out for you, because you literally couldn't understand a word she said.
For the record, Sarah Logan, you have seen her in the Mae Young Classic, and also sometimes in NXT, and also as the manager of Concessions Kane.
Whoa, really? That was her?
Yeah. Remember
Oh,
remember when she spoke lines of dialogue and it was totally normal?
Yeah.
Because the idea is that Sarah Logan is like Sabretooth if she were from the South. But the problem with that is that we've seen her talk before, and she only has like a slight, apparently Indiana accent. Whatever that means, I'm not from America. Sue me.
I can't think of an Indiana accent, but okay.
Whatever she has, it's mild. It's not abrasive. You can understand what she's saying as an English speaker. However, for some godforsaken reason...
They turned her into Tom Sawyer.
You mean Tommy Wiseau?
Well, Southern Tommy Wiseau.
Do you want to...
Yeah, let me read this. Let me read what she said, and I'll try to put on the accent to match it, but I'm not going to be able to fucking perfectly replicate that masterpiece.
Y'all ready for this?
Daniel is prejudiced against people from the South. Has anyone from Kentucky ever been in the little hippie girl state you call, huh? Have you even hunted live game? Have you even tasted game meat? So what she meant to say is that Daniel...
I could only make out Kentucky, prejudice, and gay meat.
The gay meat community?
That's all I could figure out from that.
She meant to say.
Horrid exchange.
And so I literally transcribed what she said with all the stuttering and misspeaking and then translated it for Brooks. So she meant to say Daniel is prejudiced against people from the South. Has anyone...
The South, just the South in general.
Well, I mean, that's a thing that people say in America. That part's not that weird.
I know.
Has anyone from Kentucky ever been in that little hippie granola state you call... Huh?
There's a word missing there.
Yeah, she definitely forgot to finish that sentence. Have you even hunted live game? Have you even tasted game meat?
Dude's a vegan!
So
No!
the answer's no, Sarah.
He hasn't! How do you not know that? Even from kayfabe, that's dumb.
I didn't even think of that when I was listening to this promo.
Like, no, he hasn't done that, because, I don't know, everyone made a big deal out of him being vegan for 7 years.
He's a vegan nerd. He doesn't even own a television. Thanks, Michael.
Television? Okay, Scooby. Sure. Why not? Ooh.
Goobers. That was a beautiful train wreck of a segment, and I loved it.
I want to see more.
I do. I really want to see her say a lot more words and struggle with them.
There have been bad promos.
Yes.
In general, right? There have been bad promos. Yeah.
Yes.
But the ones that are remembered fondly, such as
Good Lucha Thing,
anything Scott Steiner ever said,
No Simpy,
anything Sid Vicious said.
And I got half the brains that you do.
Real life, pal. Jumpin' Jeff Farmer.
Yep.
Yep. The hardest match of my life. Even the good ones, like Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes, baby. He's got a bicycle. Well, that's not a promo.
It's just a line.
Yeah.
The common theme here is memorability.
Yes.
I'm never going to forget this Sarah Logan promo.
Never.
So
Game
in a
meat?
way-
How do you beat that?
In a way, she did good.
I mean, I don't know what anyone else said in that segment.
She's better than fucking Sonya Deville, who just isn't good.
I haven't heard her promos, but I can already
Forgettably
imagine.
bad is how I describe her.
I can already imagine she's the very stoic, brooding, like
Yeah,
punch girl.
yeah.
Great.
Ergo, very little in the way of microphone charisma, which is
But
fine.
does she
because,
say
you know,
a lot of words? Like, because I
more
remember
than
when
she
the Shield
should.
when the Shield first came out, Roman talked like that, but he also didn't say much of anything.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, that's bad.
It should be,
Yes.
but it ain't. It's been 2 weeks. We're allowed to maybe withhold a bit of judgment, and I'm willing to give all of them the benefit of the doubt. I'm willing to give Paige's makeup department a bit of a doubt.
Yeah,
and they
she's
fixed
like-
it this week.
Contrast City.
When she showed up 2 weeks ago, she had big red pufferfish lips, and now she's back in the saddle. She looks fine now.
I didn't see how she looked this week. I just saw when she came back, and it was like, whoa!
She looked better. She looked better.
Good, good.
Basically, there's a lot of things we can criticize about this entire thing now, but I want to be a good person and focus on the good for once in my fucking life, maybe.
I'll say this about some of these women. Liv Morgan, I saw her live at an NXT house show, and she had a match against Lana. It was pretty good.
None of these people are bad wrestlers. Like, let's get that out straight. Like,
Right,
Mandy Rose is miles better than anyone who is on Tough Enough should be.
I also saw
Right.
Mandy Rose live. She was also very good.
Very good. Sonya Deville is good. She's not the best, but she's good. She can
I like
hold
her gimmick.
Mm. It's soon to be obsolete anyway, but besides the point.
I
Everyone
like
knows how good Paige is.
Yes, of course, and we know how good Ruby Riott is, or Ruby
Yeah.
Riott.
Yeah.
Um,
And Sarah Logan, everyone knows she's good.
I haven't seen her, but I do like the idea of the character. As much as the promo was a train wreck, I like the idea of the character.
Well, I've
The
seen her
Southern
indie work
brawler
as,
girl?
I've seen her indie work as Mary Dobson, so you know.
Yeah, like the like brawler farm girl. I like that idea. Have we seen that kind of a character in the women's division before?
Closest we've gotten is Mickey James.
Yes, okay, but
But
yeah,
she
no,
doesn't do that anymore. She's now like old veteran.
yeah, that was kind of her TNA phase.
Yeah, basically there's a lot to criticize here, but I think it's going to be fine.
Probably.
And it means we can get a women's rumble, which will be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Who do we think would win? Because it could be Raw or SmackDown at this point.
Yeah, we can't really predict an actual rumble. I say actual rumble, a men's rumble winner either. So it's hard to say. But if I had to pick anyone, Asuka.
That'd be a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Either-
Anyway, that's for the future.
Yeah. I don't know. Either Asuka or I would like to see Nia Jax.
Who is gonna eliminate Nia Jax? She's 50 feet tall and weighs 1,000 pounds. Who the fuck's gonna throw her over the top rope?
If Asuka doesn't, if Nia Jax doesn't win the Rumble, Asuka's the one that eliminates her.
Yeah.
With help from Tamina and Charlotte, I imagine. Because that's the spot. That's the one they do in every Rumble.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's I say go for it. It should be a good thing. Should be a good
It's
idea.
gonna be good. And you know what else is good?
What?
Impact have finally done some good in this world.
Oh yeah, by stopping a thing.
By stopping a stop thing.
Yes.
So, If you have been living under a rock, you might know that Broken Matt Hardy was a thing last year.
Yeah, and it
for
was
a bit of the start of this year.
yes.
So then the Hardys, Broken Hardys, leave then TNA in March.
Mm-hmm.
They show up in April at WrestleMania.
And it was the coolest thing ever.
And everyone's like, oh my god, the Broken Hardys are in WWE. And then TNA was like, fuck you.
It's just the Hardys because we own that. And then the Hardys are like, no, I'm pretty sure we own that. And TNA's like, no, I'm pretty sure we own that. And they
that
fought
went
about
on
it.
for 6 months.
Yes.
May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Nearly 9 months.
With Rebby just constantly tweeting shit talk.
Mm-hmm. And Impact putting TM in their YouTube video titles after Brother Nero, Broken Matt, Obsolete, etc.
I actually
Like-
know about that part.
Yeah, like that actually holds up in a court of law. But now
No, we put the thing on the YouTube video. It's ours.
it says Tom.
It says
Tom will stand up in court. Little Tom.
it's our little.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And
Yeah.
it took them 9 months to finally think, maybe we should back off.
Yeah.
So, the verdict was reached that any Impact talent, past, present, or future, is now allowed to use the gimmick that they have used on Impact television elsewhere.
That's huge.
Meaning if Shark Boy wanted to go to WWE as Shark Boy,
He totally can.
he totally can. Meaning if EC3 wanted to go to Ring of Honor or New Japan as EC3, because if he went to WWE, he'd be Derek Bateman.
Yeah,
We
because
would
they have
know.
weird, specific continuity decisions.
It would be fine. And it also wouldn't make sense for the nephew of Dixie Carter to be in WWE. But anyway, besides the point, if he wanted to, he could. And you know what that means, buddy?
Matt Hardy has been broken. No, not broken. No.
What? Hmm?
No.
What do you mean no? That's his character.
No.
He's
Not anymore.
Broken Matt.
No.
What do you
Just
mean
no.
no?
He
What
hasn't
is
been
he?
broken. He's been woken.
I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't know why they didn't just do the thing, but it's the same thing, just with a slightly different word, so I guess it's fine.
You know what? It kind of makes sense. Because you have Bray Wyatt in the ring,
Mhm.
and on his opposite side, you have Matt Hardy.
Yes.
And Matt Hardy is like, Wyatt, you woke me up! I've never felt so alive!
I'm going to put on my boots.
I'm going to wear my paisley.
I'm going to have a premonition.
As a result of my condition. Yeah. Bro woke
what? Up.
Wake up, it's broken time, Matt Hardy.
Woken time.
Break him more.
So if they're just gonna do Woken, and I
No,
know they.
here's the thing. You can do the gimmick if you want, but you can't be the Bullet Club. You can be the Club. You can't be Broken Matt Hardy. You can be Woken.
I guess
Matt
that was.
Hardy.
I guess that probably was a WWE decision. Like, let's not
It's
just copy.
semantics. Like it's everything it is, but in name and in some cases booking. But
Yeah.
we've yet to see that. Point being, we now have the vessel of Matthew Hardy.
Yeah, and it's weird. It's like he's possessed by something that's not Matt Hardy.
He's possessed by a 1,000 years old deity.
Yeah, Mike.
That's,
Does that make
No.
Bray Bob?
No, it doesn't. Stop it.
I'm
Stop.
trying.
Don't bring that world into this world.
I'm trying.
Please stop trying.
I'm trying to connect and relate to you, Dad.
Okay, son, you've already done that frequently for many number of years. We're fine.
But yeah, Dude, people were so fucking hyped when this started happening on Raw.
So anyway, we should probably explain how it all came about in storyline and kayfabe.
Yeah, I actually don't know how this like started. I just saw the segment.
So Bray Wyatt came back from his meningitis excursion, and he had a match with Matthew Hardy, who for several months after Jeff's injury has done nothing. He's worn formal shirts and given Jason Jordan advice. That's the only thing I remember him doing.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he did that. So, they're having a match, and then Bray wins. And then afterwards, Matt is in the corner, a little disheveled little baby man, and then he starts doing the delete thing. And half the people go delete, and the other half go...
Because it's been a while.
No, it's been a while, and they're not sure. So... Flash forward a week.
Yeah, because we should also say he starts doing that, but that would mean nothing to some fans because it's like, well, he's done hints of it before and it led to nothing. So is this the same?
Is it also nothing?
Is this a nothing?
Know. Do we fall for it? Do we do the thing? We don't know anymore, but they did it.
Yeah.
And we have a promo battle, which is weird and doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. But no, it's the best promo of the year, apparently.
Well, I'd say it's definitely pretty good.
How about you explain this and why it's pretty good while I plug in my camera, because I'm about to die.
Don't die. So Bray is on screen first, and when he says promo battle, it's not like they were standing in the ring with microphones. They
broke up with my ex-girl. Here's her number.
Psych!
Psych. I'ma delete you.
They took turns being on the Titantron, is what this was.
The camera was set up like it is with us, basically, but like
sort of.
And they took it in turns, one on screen at a time. You have Bray in his murky brown background in the swamp of sadness.
Yeah, in his weird dark room.
Yeah, and then you have Matt Hardy, presumably in front of a blue wall in his house.
I hope so.
He's just commuting to work today.
Yeah. So Bray starts off by talking about how Matt Hardy is like, I don't even remember what he said. It was like, he's just a crazy man. I think he calls him broken, doesn't he?
Yep.
And he says delusional things. And then Matt pops on screen and he's like, I'm Woken and I am a vessel of Matt Hardy and what is it? I have fucking danced with Cleopatra. I have studied in the Library of Alexandria, and I've meditated at the top of the Pyramid of Giza.
Yes.
And then Bray's like, what does he say? He's dangerous. Does he say he's dangerous or? Because I know he says it's.
What is it? What is the fucking line? I know it.
Because then he says it's dangerous to listen to him.
Yeah. The ramblings of a loony can be dangerous. He said as he rambled like a loony.
Yeah, that's what was funny about this whole segment.
Yeah.
And then it cuts back to Matt, and he's like, "I have a condition," and then he just starts
noises.
Then he just starts laughing. Well, I say laughing. He's like, ah. And then it cuts to Bray actually laughing. And then it cuts back to Matt going, ah. And then does it cut back to Bray and then back to Matt and then that's it?
Yeah.
It was super
It's a roller
weird.
coaster of emotions.
Because every time Bray was on screen, the crowd were like probably listening and like, yeah, whatever. They weren't making a lot of noise. And then whenever Matt was on screen, they just all went nuts, especially when he started saying broken shit. Oh, wait. Before he just started laughing and not saying anything anymore, he did say, Bray Wyatt, you leave me no choice but to delete you! And then that was the pop of the fucking night.
People didn't forget.
Nope. And now that it's happening and it's not nothing, people are going fucking nuts.
They are. But this begs the question. Obviously, they're going to do a Bray Wyatt, Broken Matt Hardy feud.
Yes.
Where do we go from here? And more importantly, what happens to Jeff Hardy, who is currently injured and sidelined? Does he come back in this feud? Or do we wait to bring back Jeff and we do a rehash of the great TNA story where we have Jeff Hardy become Brother Nero? or does he show up as Brother Nero?
I think he should just show up as Brother Nero.
I think we should have a rehash.
Well, do you mean so they fight each other for a while?
Yes.
It depends how they do it.
Matthew wakes Jeff. Or some shit. Like that, maybe.
Wake up. Gotta brush
It's
put a little
breaking
makeup.
time. I'm trying to connect with you over Ryback, Dad.
And I'm trying not to annoy you with too much Ryback, Dad.
We can't be each other's dads.
It's happening. Just get
No,
used to it.
we can't.
Yep, that's how it is.
Why can't my camera charge? What is
I
going on?
I don't know.
It's
but-
just not happening.
So there's a few ways this can go.
Yeah?
Because part of Bray's promo was to say, like, I've never felt more alive. I'm the broken one, I guess, now. And there's a fire that's bad. It's a bad fire.
I'm going to burn you.
Yes, I'll burn it all.
Burn it down.
Burn them all. So, there's... If you're going to go that route where you're going to wait to do Brother Nero and have Jeff fight Matt for a little while, then I think it's actually safe for Matt to lose this match against Bray. And...
Well, as we all know, Bray often wins feuds against non-main event talent, but as soon as he steps into the ring with a main event talent, his odds are drastic go down.
Yes. So I think Bray kind of needs this one because he's been on a kind of shit streak for a while.
He won the WWE title at the start of this year, and yet somehow he's one of the worst wrestlers of the year. I don't understand how that's possible.
It's very sad.
For someone with his skill set, I mean. With other people you can understand, but, like, he had it all there. What the fuck happened other than poor booking?
That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, it was booked like shit.
Because his fucking feud with Randy was supposed to be so good.
And then it just was not good.
It sucked. Fucking that one segment, dude, where Randy burned down the fucking house. It planted the seeds for something amazing, and they didn't do it. All they had to do was a double turn.
The floor.
All they had to do was a double turn. No, you can't do that. Even if Bray still lost, all you had to do was the double turn. I still would have had Bray win, but that's at least that.
No.
And the match was shit. That didn't help.
Do it. Yeah, it was terrible.
Maggots.
Horrible.
In a fridge.
That was a different match, but it was also terrible.
Speaking of House of Horrors.
Oh, great.
Some people think if there's ever a time where House of Horrors might be a good idea, might be Woken Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt.
You know, I should have just sat on that idea. We should have just saved it.
Yeah, they should have.
Maybe that would have been good for now. Not against Randall Orton.
Because when Randy burns down Bray's house, and then Bray says, "Let's wrestle in my scary house," it's not...
But it's clearly not my house. I do not live here.
It doesn't make sense.
Just a generic house of horror.
But things not making sense is perfect for Woken Matt Hardy.
Remember when House of Horrors was called Final Deletion?
That's pretty much it, yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, I don't want to say good because it wasn't good.
It was not good.
It was entertaining as shit and made a career, so.
It was entertaining in hindsight. I think I still hated it
No,
at the
even
time.
at the time I was fucking entertained as shit. It was one of the greatest things I'd ever seen, but it was awful.
At the time I hated it. Looking back, it was secretly genius.
I don't know about secret. I think it's just blatant genius. I'm back! Hello!
Hey!
Hi! I hate my life.
But yeah,
hey,
I think
we've gone back and forth about Final Deletion for what feels like a long time, so let's leave that to lie. I think it would be wise if Bray wins this feud.
Yes.
And then Jeff comes in and is like, the fuck happened here?
What are you doing?
And then they continue with that until WrestleMania, where we get Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy with the Hardy brand on the line. In an actual match that goes backstage and, fucking...
I don't think it should be an actual match.
comedy character shows up. No, they started off, like, in the ring. And there is a pinfall at the end, but, like, because they can't do the same, like, camera setup and everything that they did with Final Deletion, they have to have an actual match at WrestleMania.
But what
And
if they
it
just
has
film
just a
it at
bunch
their
of
house
crazy
again?
comic relief shit. Well, because it's WrestleMania. And you can't do that. You
I
can do it on
guess.
Raw.
I
but
guess
not
if
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania is probably the one show where you can't get away with putting a match on that's
Mhm.
not in that ring.
Yeah, you can do it at another pay-per-view, but not WrestleMania. But I don't feel like a match between them, an actual legit match, would be so bad if they went like to the back up the 50-mile-long entrance ramp and would just run into a bunch of crazy comedy characters and situations and stuff.
I want a janitor named Senior
Yeah.
Benjamin.
No, it can't be Senior Benjamin. It must be
Why can't it be Senior Benjamin?
because it's not Broken Matt Hardy.
Okay, Mr.
Mr.
Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah, Mr. Benjamin.
Mr. Benjamin.
A drone.
With Rebecca Hardy and Prince
Maxwell.
Yeah, I'm still convinced that they left out a letter on the birth certificate and they just decided to roll with it.
Is his name literally Maxell?
Yeah. Not
Like his-
Maxell. It's not like a battery.
Well,
Maxell.
that's how he always pronounced it, so it's in my brain now.
It's Maxell.
Really? Okay. Well,
Like Axel, but with...
what if they call him Prince Axel? Well, you already have Curtis Axel.
there can only be one Axel on this car.
What if they do that and it's Prince Axel, and then sometime on Raw, Curtis Axel's like, why does everyone keep talking about me? I don't understand.
Axelmania.
Axelmania's running wild. He can bring that back, but he can't because Hogan's a dick.
Why are we
Uh,
not the bookers? I question this every day. Why do we not book a wrestling company?
Because it probably wouldn't entertain as many people as we think.
I think the people in the comments would disagree.
Let us know if you would like this weird scenario we've come up with where Curtis Axel thinks he's being over again.
That's maybe already happened before. Yeah, how would you personally book for Woken? I'm not gonna get used to it, alright? It's gonna
take a while.
It's gonna be a while before I just say Woke Matt Hardy. How would you book not Broken Woken Matt Hardy in the WWE? Would you have Brother Nero, or would you have Jeff Hardy when he comes back? Who would win the feud between him and Bray? Let us know in the comments below.
Yes, and after you're done with that, we have other things that you can do that are Suplah related. We have a Twitter you can follow. We have a Facebook page you can like. We have our own website with the Brocast on it. That has some episodes that go up on there sometimes. We have a gaming
We do
channel.
them.
Yes. We have a gaming channel that also has videos on it. Right now, it's pretty much dominated by Brooks and his Nuzlocke of Fire Red, or Leaf Green.
Coming to an end.
Yes, it's almost over, and I am mostly caught up. I'm like 6 episodes behind now because I marathoned them all this weekend. And it's good, so you should go watch it and then subscribe to that channel and wait for Crash 3 to come out. And also, Liam's doing, is he still uploading Insane Trilogy episodes, or is that over?
I think Liam's dead.
Okay, so thank you for watching Suplah, and we'll see you on the next show. And then, not this weekend, but next weekend, we are doing Clash of Co-Hosts, where
Clash
I will
of Co-hosts.
defend my, gotta get it here.
I was gonna say this is a
Suplah.
champion I respect, but then you had to get fucking ready.
Megaweight Predictions Championship.
Well done. Clean sweep at Survivor Series.
Yes. Nailed it. I didn't think I was gonna nail
When am I
it.
gonna win? When am I gonna win?
Maybe at this next one, but I hope not, because I want to stay champion, because I never lost the first time.
Clash of Co-hosts. Next
Be
weekend.
there.
On Sunday, not Saturday.
It actually is
and
Sunday,
we
so yeah.
also, upcoming, have the Suplah annual Christmas special.
I always love the Christmas special.
It's fun when you're there.
Yay, it's great.
You weren't there last year.
Yeah, I wasn't.
You
I wasn't?
died. You died on the way there. You got lost, remember?
Oh, yeah. I'm alive this time,
Yeah.
though.
You sent me a letter. And I read it.
Yes,
That was fun.
it was fun.
Please be there this time.
I will. I think.
But the thing with the Christmas special is that it's not going to necessarily be bound to news. We'll talk about news if it's there, but we want to talk with you people. Send us some correspondence to the Suplah Shack in the comments below for the Christmas special, and we'll just have a chat with the fans, and then throw snow at each other, and then other shit.
Well, let's not throw shit.
Well, no.
Okay. We have fun here.
Yeah. Hey, fun.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's the worst. Like Sarah Logan.